Right, so we're going to start this new Journeyman save. We are starting with no qualifications. We are starting with no experience. We're starting unemployed. And I'm just going to go on holiday. And let's see how long it takes for me to get a job. And when I do get a job, whether I can do something with that team and get them up. So we're playing with either Brazil, England, France, Germany, Netherlands, Portugal. I feel like... yeah, we're going to go as low as we can with Scotland. Spain. Third tier of Spain is fine. Sweden, League, Division 8 or Division 2. I'm thinking maybe Division 2. Try and get promotion. Turkey. Third tier of Turkey. And second tier of Belgium. So we're going to set up this database, start unemployed. And then the first things first is go on holiday and apply for some jobs. This bit's always the longest bit, just setting things up, getting it saved. But essentially, if you weren't here before, no qualifications, no experience, we're going to start unemployed. We're going to see who offers us a job, who puts faith in the manager to take over the team, and then let's see where we're going to end up. So we're going to start unemployed. Manager profile. Look, no experience, unsuited. The only thing that I've got is reasonable, is working with youngsters. On the spot, expect to embark on a managerial journey. Let's begin the career. Okay, so let's see what jobs are available. They're all going to be too big for me. No one's going to put faith in me at this moment in time. So I think what we're going to do is go on holiday. Why is it not letting me click the calendar? That's an overview. Calendar. Go on holiday. Apply for jobs at any clubs. And we're going to come back next month. It'll bring us back earlier than that anyway. Let's see who we have. Like I said, I'd like to be managing in Sweden. Sweden would be a good little place for me to start off, I think. I quite like that, but we'll see. And there we go. Bergnäsets in Sweden, 2nd Division, Norrland North. Who else have we applied for and been unsuccessful? Bloody hell, there's loads. Ajax. Why are we applying for Ajax when I've got no qualifications or experience? Unsuccessful, to Sport, Faith Karabagurk, Airdronians, AFC Malmo. Why would you apply for Malmo when you've got no experience? Antwerp. Okay, I'd be up for this. Bergnäsets AAK. Second Division Norland North. £9 a week wage budget, which is brilliant. Been around since 1933. Semi-professional team. I mean, it's a journeyman. We're going to go to whatever we can get at this moment in time. So we're going to attend the interview. Let's see what they have to say. It's great to be here. Let's get started. Watch them ask me something about my experience. It's going to be literally my first team. We parted company with the last manager much sooner than anybody would have anticipated. Can you offer assurances that you won't be in for a repeat? If I come here, I want to stay for a long time. Club is looking to hire a manager comfortable with working with limited resources. Have I got a choice? Don't think I've got a choice. I know I'll be able to look after the club's finances if I'm given the job. The whole point of Moneyball is that we're going to generate money for this club. We're going to generate money, use money wisely. We're going to sell. We're going to essentially become Brighton. We're going to sell for more than what we buy for. Become a profit selling team and make that money that way, and use that profit to then buy better players. Are you the right person to turn this underachieving club around? I'm all about motivation. I believe I have a reputation. I don't have a reputation. It's my first bloody game. We're aiming to avoid relegation. Is that something that you think is attainable? Yep. Is there anything you'd like me to ask for? Potentially going to the job. Oh God. It would be good if I could set up a link with a parent club. And then we'll end the chat. We'll see where we go from there. Let's go back on holiday. I'm going to keep applying for jobs. We'll come back next month, and hopefully we'll be back a lot sooner with a job offer. It's like the Swedish gods are hearing me when I say that I'd like to manage in Sweden. Wolfsburg, Maritimo, Cortiba, Botafogo, Wraith Rovers, Hanabi. Why would you be... The game's stupid. Syrianska Eskilstuna, Södra Svealand. Let's see what they're about. I think it's the same tier. Got a little bit more money. £65 a week rather than £9 a week. Kind of teams are we playing against? We're playing against New Sherpings, BK Forward, Enskede, Armeisk Syrianska, Huddinge, Slipna, Fasta, Rågsved, Örebro. We're going to go to the interview. We're going to see what they say. It's great to be here. I came here to stay for a long time. I'd do the right thing by the club's money. What makes you the ideal candidate to save a club that's been unexpectedly in the relegation all season? Motivating people. Would you be comfortable with working with our director of football? I'm gonna have to, aren't I? We're expecting to battle against relegation. Is that realistic? Agree. 1.93k, would that be sufficient to get you the job? Well, not really, but I'm gonna need. Just take what I can get. 1.93 wage budget. I agree. Are there any requests? So I would like a parent club. think that's going to be important. We don't agree. Okay. Accept. No, I'm good, thanks. And let's see. I haven't heard back from the other job. We're going to go back on holiday. Oh. Oh, now we've got East Fife. We've got a Scottish club. Scottish League One. This is different. 10k per week. £320 per week wage. Again, I'm gonna go to the interview. We'll see what we've got. All these teams are battling against relegation. I've been offered the job at Bergnersets, but Bergnersets, no budget, wage budget of £575 per week. Wow. Please be aware that in the event of the club being relegated, we would be unable to consider keeping you in the role. Basically, Football Manager doesn't have a league lower than that. Can I stall this while I find out what's happening with East Fife and with the other one? They're going to offer me £120 per week. £120 per week. And continue. Bergnersets agree to a delay, which is good. Okay. So I've got all three. I've got all three offering me money. Offering me. East Fife are offering me £250 a week. They're going to give me a £10,000 transfer budget and a 6.5 or 6.75k wage budget. Syrianska Eskiltuna are offering me a £2,000 transfer budget and £600 a week. I'm not sure which one to take. I think we need to have a look at I think we need to have a look at rules. So where are the rules? Where are the rules? So there's 7 teams in the league. The dates are between April in June, so it's a short season then. You play 12 games. 5 clubs can be allowed. 5 subs are allowed. So it's a short season then. And what about promotion? What was that about promotion there? Promotion. B teams are not allowed to be promoted from this division. Okay. Oh wow, okay, so anything 4th and below goes into the relegation stage. Right, and where are the stages? This is what I'm interested in. I'm going to quickly change that. So it's a question of either Sweden or Scotland, isn't it? So it's a toss-up between... I've got 3 offers. Where are the different stages? Ah, here we go. Maximum of 5 under 22 players allowed on loan. Maximum of 1 under 22 goalkeeper allowed on loan. Oh, right, okay. So top 2 of Norland North Group A and the top 2 of Norland North South Group B, I'm guessing, go against each other. See, I quite like the idea of managing in Sweden. Bergnesets. And I haven't been given the job yet, have I? East Fife would be good though. It would be good to challenge. It would be good to take them up. Oh. I don't really know who to go for. What players have we got? We've got the highest transfer value. So that's the kind of Sam Colbert, 19 determination. And then if I have a look at the other team that's offered me, Bergnesets. Transfer value. Okay. Islam Berman. Ektornberg. Eketornby. Karl Eberg. Miguel Hansson. Tosin Abiyomi. Sebastian Vigerbeck. I think I'm going to go for these. The money is rubbish. I am going to decline East Fife. I think it's Scotland. I think it's Sweden that I'm going to go and stay with. What have I just done? That's horrendous. That is horrendous. It says there, East Fife approach spot, but it's not. It's Syrianska Eskilstuna that's offered me the job, and I've just rejected them. Bloody hell. Right. Delay for 1 week. We're going to go on holiday. So I've come back from holiday. Enköping, Sollentuna, Botafogo, AIK. Why would you apply for AIK? And East Fife now want to know whether I want to take the job or not. So I've got an offer from Scotland and I've got an offer from Sweden. Scotland is the bigger team, more money. East Fife, second division of Scotland. But something about managing in Sweden that I quite like the idea of. It looks like I've taken the job at East Fife. I went on holiday. I've not actually... Yep, I'm an East Fife manager. So there we go. accepted that job. I didn't even know that I'd accepted the job. I asked for a delay, went on holiday, and it come back, and I was the manager of East Fife. So we're going to Scotland, lads. East Fife, League One in Scotland. So I'll have a look. Yep, Swedish team withdrew their offer. I was being offered £9 a week as a wage budget there, so it wasn't enough. What else have I got now? Let's meet the players. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we're working with. Let's get rid of these. Okay, so let's have a look at the squad. 22 players. We've got some decent potential for our team. The best players are lone players. Adams, goalkeeper, 6'1". Okay. Sam Colbert. 19 determination, teamwork, vision, fitness, first touch, passing. He's going to be like a channel midfielder or a playmaker of some kind. Michael McKenna, most suited onto the right. Good crossing, not very fast. Good work rate though. Heading, aggression, determination, flair. Okay, winger. Wraithy, 5'11". Good tackling. Okay, jumping reach. Centre back. What was his passing and composure? Right, so we won't be playing him as a ball playing centre back. Bravery, aggression. He'll be a no nonsense or a straight up centre back there. Adam Larif. Good dribbling, not the fastest, not the great mental wise. Not sure about him. But Tommy Goss, good heading. How tall is he? 6'4". Okay. 11 finishing. Good bravery, good aggression, good jumping reach. Target man, centre forwards type. Hugh McLeod, a bit meh. Alan Troughton, finishing 15, passing 12. Cam, maybe. Good, alright vision, good composure. Maybe looks like a Cam. Not very good physically though. 39 years old as well. Jesus. The wing backs are a bit meh, both of them. Have we got any of these players that are a bit meh, but have really good potential? So Lewis Latona, 18-year-old. Okay technically, okay mentally, okay physically. Matty Rollo, goalkeeper, 5'10", bit small to be a keeper. Mamadou Ba, good tackling, good jumping reach. He's okay. 21-year-old. Okay. So what we want to do, responsibilities first of all, let's get these sorted out. Staff responsibility, that should be me. Hiring and firing of the director of football, me. Head of youth development, chief scout, coaching staff should be me. Medical staff, me. This should be head of youth development. Head of youth development. Which East 5 staff should undertake courses. Head of youth development. Renewing the director of football's contract. Chairperson can do that. Loan manager's contract. Chairperson. I'll do the head of youth developments. Chief scouts, I'll do that. Coaching staff, I'll do that. Medical staff, I'll do that. Head of youth development can do all the under 19 stuff. Confirm. Yep. Yeah, happy with that. Media. Delegate to youth. Delegate that. Delegate that. I'm not going to any conferences. Broadcast interviews. Delegate that. Training. I'll take training. I'll also do under 19s. Tactics. Match day. Leeds friendly matches. Yep. Okay. Yep, happy with that. Okay. That one. Do that one as well. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. This one. Okay. Go forward one day and those training schedules will be there. because I won't park the bus. I'm going to do a bit of route 1. I'm going to go for this fella. Coming back into the only problem with coming into this is that the cam that was up here would be dropping down into a CDM, and he's not going to be best there. What's the difference here between this and this? Got that. Okay, so the wingers are staying higher. Oh, you've got that. Yeah, that actually feels a little bit better. Yeah, target them. Winger, DLP. Let's go with that for the time being. Crosses? Yeah, hit early crosses. Awesome. Best 11. Goss, McGenna, Colbert, Larif, Newton, Miller, Peggy, Easton, Rappy, McLeod and Adams. Okay. Let's have a look at training. Right, okay. Responsibilities, training. Okay. our tactics: DLP, DM, playing with wingers, an attacking midfield, and a CFD. Okay. We're going to do training, and we're going to go training intensity, half, normal, double. Change these to automatic. Basically, I want them to be training extra hard. All these little start-up bits take the longest to do. But that's what's going to see improvement in the players. For some reason it won't let me upload my training schedules. But what's this? The V Premier Sports Cup. We're playing out against Arbroath, who are in the championship, so the league above us. And that's what we've got. I don't know any of these players. This is about getting to know who they are and what they do. McKenna. Who was the young lad? Who was the young lad that had? Yeah, it was him, wasn't it? It was Alan Troughton. Sam Colbert. Nathan Austin. Goss. He's a 6'4" header of the ball. Troughton, 15 finishing. Lewis Latona. I think that's about it. Let's go watch him. Let's go. We're gonna go far post. In swingers, yes. Yeah, defend the box. Who is A1? Yeah, that'll do me. going to see how they play. We might get absolutely battered here. We are at home though. So you can see that we're sitting back, we're trying to soak up that pressure. We are waiting for a chance, and then hopefully oh, that was the referee. I thought that was our defender. Let the ball go past him then. Keeper's got that. Good catch. So this is where the Route 1 element comes in. McKenna looking for some space, looks for Newton, out to the wide for Larif. Larif looks for the middle, can't get it in. It's gone back to Arbroath. And McKenna's picked it up outside the area. His first goal under management. Michael McKenna. It was a loose ball. Gosh, all 6'4" of him managed to intercept, knocked it down for McKenna, who chested it, and with his left foot volleyed it past keeper, and it's 1-0 to East Fife against a team that's above them in the league. 4 minutes gone. Another highlight. Arbroath with the ball, and again picked up by Colbert and Goss. Looking back for Newton, quick pass to McKenna. McKenna's looking out to McLeod, the winger on the right. Larif picks it up. He's going to look for that early cross. Oh, he's going alone. That was brilliant. 8 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to East Fife. 3 shots, 2 on target. We're outplaying Arbroath at the minute, considering they're in the league above us. It's O'Brien. Hamilton. Stephen finding it in a dangerous area. Oh, it does go past the keeper's hands, and Todorov manages to score. Makes it 1-1. How did that happen? He found some space. Tom Stephen. Straight past the keeper's hands. And he puts it in for 1-0. Liam 1538, hello. Good to have you here, mate. It's 1 each, 22 minutes. Playing against Arbroath in the league above us. Let's give a bit of encouragement. Nothing really happening by way of highlights. Liam, we had a choice between, we had some offers from Sweden, which sounded good, and some offers from Scotland, and we've taken the Scottish offer. So we're playing with East Fife. They're playing in the 3rd tier of Scotland. This is literally the very first game. So you've joined just at the right time. It's at the very start of the journey for this manager. It's like I said, you couldn't have joined at an earlier point. Well, You could have if we were just joining at the bits where we were getting the job offers and stuff, but literally first 40 minutes of the managerial career for East Fife. It's half time, it's 1 each. They've played well, again, considering that they're in their league above them. 72% possession, so we are being hammered a little bit. But give them some encouragement, I think, to keep up the hard work. They've not really responded to that very well, but let's go. Newton back to Rathy and the highlight finishes. FM doing FM things. Larife and McKenna are both looking tired. I'm at the stage at the minute, Liam, where I don't know anyone. I don't even know anybody in the team because I've literally taken off yesterday. So I'm still trying to figure out what positions people are playing in and what they're good at. McKenna's got a goal from centre mid, from Cam, sorry, I should say. So he's caught the eye a little bit. You're not managing anyone at the minute, you're taking a break. Who have you been managing this year? Have you had any kind of like long-term saves, Liam? Cool, man, that was too easy. Straight past the right back there. Oh, God. There we go. Brian Easton makes it 2-1. Own goal. It's 2-1 to Arbroath. Right, so let's do some changing. McManus. What's McManus looking like? McManus isn't brilliant. Troughton, he was the guy with 15 finishing. He is about 75 years old though, but we will bring him on for McKenna. And then Larife, the winger. So we need to find another winger. What's Nori looking like? He's looking like a bag of potatoes. But he's the only one. So he's going to come on. Liam, West Ham and Man United. Literally the same two clubs as me. I've only played one other save so far this year, and it has started off with Manchester United. I ended up getting sacked from Manchester United because I was still getting used to the game. And I took over West Ham, and I've been with West Ham for about 8 seasons. And we won the Champions League last season, which was brilliant. And I thought, we're coming up to the point now where I need to knock that game, knock that save on the head and start a new one. So here we are with East Fife. Come on, he's going to make it 3-1, isn't he? Oh, it's been disallowed. 15 minutes left. Peggy with a corner back post. Is it going to be picked up? It's going to be picked up by Culbert. Back to Culbert on the wing. Looking for that big man up front. Goss. 6'4". Come on, get a tackle in. There's still time to come back to 2-2. These are a league above us. So we're going to demand more now, I think. I know that they're a league above us, but we need to see a bit more. You did West Ham in the beta. How did you get on with them? What was the best that you achieved with West Ham? Oh, he could have had that. Miller could have intercepted there easily. Good save. Good save from Adams. 10 minutes left. Need to bring on some fresh legs. We've got some tired teams, tired players here. So we've got the centre, Kenny Miller, Peggy. Defenders are also tired. That defender's a bit crap. Munro. Yeah, so Munro can come on for this tired defender here. Munro for Easton. And then Latona can come on for Miller or Newton. Miller's been playing better, so Latona can come on for Newton. There we go. He won the Champions League in 11 seasons. Nice. Good going that, to win the Champions League with West Ham. How have you found the game since the days of the beta? It's so much better, isn't it? 2-1, Arbroath. That's us knocked out the cup, I think. But you know, we did go 1 up and we lost that lead. Yeah, I can't give them any more. East 5 knocked out. Right, we move. Nairn County up next. So where are we in the league? The season hasn't even started yet. I realise that we're still in July. So, 10-team league. Looks like top goes through and then the other ones are on some kind of playoff system. Yeah, Liam, it's loads better. Now that they've introduced saving filters, things like Moneyball is brilliant. You can actually do it this time round, which is how we're going to play this game. A bit of Moneyball. So first season will be a little bit quiet transfer wise, keeping an eye out. Is there anything that you've got in mind, Liam, as far as your next save? Any kind of weird or wonderful country or anything like that? Can't warn any of these players about the training. You don't get praised until you've done over 8. Next one's a friendly. Right, so who's been playing fairly bad? Wraithy. So we're playing Monroe, where Wraithy was. Let's make sure that he's right-footed. He is. Good jumping reach, 6'2". Newton's been playing poorly, 6.5. He's also a bit bobbins as well. Got 4-star potential though. Connor McManus isn't any better really. Latona's not really any better either. Robert Jones, 6'6". Wow. Right, you can go on the bench. Latona, you can go where Newton was. You're slightly better. I prefer staying in England because that's where I'm from, but I'd be interested in trying managing different countries. Yeah, managing in different countries is always a little bit... It's either brilliant because you get the chance to play in a new league with new rules and new kind of restrictions, but also it's a bit difficult because you don't really know the teams, you don't really know the competition, so it can be hard to keep interested, if you like. Right, we're the favourites, so we're going to go out and play like we're the favourites. But like Liam, with the English ones, if I don't know if there are any databases yet, but FM24 you've got databases for like 10th tier. That's always pretty cool if you can take literally your local team, like your village team or your town team, and get them up to the top. Then that's always cool to do. But again, that's a long season. Okay, so our away kit is white. That's good to know. No, nearly. I feel like we need some height at the back. All our height seems to be up front. McLeod, throw into Larif. Larif gets an early cross to Colbert, who finds the header. Sam Colbert makes it 1-0. He's not the tallest of players either, really, so he did well. Good goal. After my birthday, my goal is to grind Football Manager in my free time. Do it. I keep flicking between this and DayZ on Xbox, but this just seems to keep winning. Oh, Tommy Goss, 6'4" striker. That's what we're meant to be doing. Meant to be feeding him with crosses. Yeah, I don't even think he needed to jump for that, really. I think he just went on his tiptoes. He's that tall. Oh no, he did jump. But what a goal! What a head! Good goal. 2-0. Give him some praise because we're up. McKenna, free kick from about 25 yards out. 20, 25 or 3-0. Wow. That's 2 goals in 2 now for Michael McKenna. What's his free kick ability? 12, 13. He is by far the best player on the team. McLeod to McKenna again. Edge of the area. Looking for Goss. Out to McLeod. Crosses in. Looking for Colbert. Doesn't find him. McKenna to Latona. Playing little triangles. Passing in. Peggy. Colbert. Nice. Intercepted by Latona. We're looking good so far. I'm liking what we're seeing. Now, I don't know how bad Nairn County are, but, you know, if they're anywhere around us, bloody hell. If they're anywhere around us, then we're looking good for it. Tommy Goss again, getting onto that head, finding the bar this time. Let's praise. With shout-outs, I've got the theory that you wait 20 minutes before you start doing any praises or demand mores. And if you're ahead, praise. If you are drawing, encourage. And if you're behind, demand more. Or sometimes encourage if you're behind as well. Jury down the right side for Nairn. Looking for, he finds Barron. Oh, that was too easy. What was my centre back doing there? Was it Miller? That was his chance there to cut that ball out. So Drury over the top to Barron. And that there. Who is that? Munro. He should have cut that out. He should have easily cut that out. That was a poor goal. We're still playing well though, so I'm going to say I'm happy with the way things are going. Keep it up and let's go. Second half. 3-1 up. 13 shots. 6 on target. Not bad. The early crosses seem to be working. Tommy Goss has been looking dangerous. Corner in swinging at the back post. No one can get on the end of it, but it's picked up by Colbert. Latuna back to Colbert. He's taken him on. He's gone for it. 4-1. And he's okay as well. Natural fitness 14. First touch 12. 19-year-old as well. 5-star potential. Looking good. Oh shit, I didn't even realise the keeper's injured. Let's bring Matty Rollo on. Mamadou Bar, another high potential player. He's 16 jumping reach, so he'll need to be playing. What's his heading like? 12, 11. He can come on for Munro. Going to put on Jones for Tommy Goss. Where did he go? There we go. Bring Nori on for Larif. And Slattery on for Peggett. Again, it's just a case of trying to find who's who in the team, really. Kenny Miller. Oh, finds Jones. Whoa. Robert Jones. Off the mark. Makes it 5-1. Over the top. Controls it well on the volley. Takes it wide a little bit. Thought it was all over. Smashes it past Munro. Let's make it 5-1. Good goal. McKenna, bit further out this time. I don't think this is going in. Yeah, he tried it though. He tried it. Adams. Is he the keeper? He is. Adams has sustained a fractured hand after being struck by the ball against Nairn County. And he's out for 6 weeks. Bloody hell. Keeper breaks his hand by having the ball shot at him. Whatever next? Okay, so choose the captains. I mean, for me, McKenna sticks out here. It's just my two. No, I'm gonna do it. Change captain to Michael McKenna and Brian Easton. Is my new vice. And I think that's what we need to do. For some reason, training schedules aren't working. What league is men? They're not even in a league. Right, okay. Brilliant. So, League One. Average training, we've got a balance of 188,000. We want to be seeing that go up 100%. We've got no premierships and we've got one Scottish Cup. Where do we see the expectations as far as like odds? This is the thing with this new UI, it's difficult to bloody find your way around. I just want to see what the media review is for this league. Find out where we are. Oh well. So the new game, first game of the season is kicking off. First competitive game in charge. Media prediction, there we go. So predicted to finish 7th. Wow. I mean, we've got Hamilton, Queen of the South. We're going to create a mentoring group. There we go. Gordon Strachan. No, Ryan Strachan. Well, Ryan can shut his mouth. Keep my name out of his mouth. Hey, first game's against Peterhead. Aye. Here we got a lot more money than us. That's for sure. So who is starting there? Fucking Ryan Adams injured. Let's get rid of him. And we'll bring... Do we even like Boston as a keeper, as a striker? I don't really like him. I'd rather have Jones. 15 jumping reach, 6'6". I'd rather him be getting on to the end of shorts. I think that'll do. People are looking fit. We'll go to match. That'll do me. Come on, the Fife. East Fife. First goal. First game in charge. First competitive game of the season. We're going to be playing Moneyball style. So I'm not going to go with it. I know we're underdogs today because I expect to win. I expect to win. Show them who you are. Show them that you're not going to finish 7th out of 12. Bloody 7th out of 12 people. Well, 15 minutes and no shots. Latona. Here we go. What's he going to do? Finds Peggy. Who finds Culbert. He's going to look for the cross. Because that's what he's been programmed to do. Latona finds Culbert again. Is he going to cut in and... No, he's going to look for the cross. No, he's going to go for it himself. That wasn't too bad. Shout of encouragement. 20 minutes gone. We're not really doing anything. Here we go. McKenna? No. Colbert. I'm going to wait for 35 and then demand more for the final 10 minutes. They've not liked that. And now they've got highlight right before half time. It's been headed out. Oh, counter-attack. Counter-attack from the 37-year-old left back. It's 1 versus 2. Tom Goss, all 6'4". Oh, bloody hell. Tommy Goss. It was like a bloody disabled slug. We've been the better team. Peggy to Latona. It's going to end, isn't it? It's going to be one of those Daft FM highlights. Munro looking for Eastern. Latona finds Culbert out on the left in some space. Not really doing much with it though, is he? Passes it back to Peggy to Latona. Hoofs it up to look for McKenna, but can't find it. Now heads it forward. Finds McKenna. McKenna tried it again. He's already scored 2 out of 2. Can he make it 3 out of 3? Shout a bit of encouragement for the team. Larif is on a 6.1 rating. He's going to have to come off in a minute. He's stinking the park out a little bit. He has heard me because he's now back up to 6.2 now. Yeah, we're going to take him off. Nori. .75 still coming up to 0-0. Give him some encouragement. Take him up to 85 minutes with that encouragement, and then we demand more if we're still on 0-0. Demand more. Last 3 minutes. Come on, East Fife. Give me something. Anything. That's okay. That's okay. We couldn't convert. We couldn't turn it into a lead. But we're still unbeaten. We're playing Aloha next. Where were Peterhead? Oh, Peterhead are Peterhead are tipped to be relegated, and we couldn't beat Peterhead. We have moved up to 6th though in the media prediction, which is promising. Promising. What's our recruitment looking like? So I'm going to do what I always do. Personality and mental media handling style. Shows all the people that have got good personalities. These are then going to be added to a short list. And this is just going to, when we get into Moneyball, it'll be working better. But we want a base attribute, I think, of All these can get removed because they don't meet the criteria for us. That leaves us with 4 players to be looking at. Liam Brown. Good. Actually quite like him. Competition for McKenna maybe. He's only 26. Blair Robertson. Absolutely awful. Why is he showing up here? So why did he show up there? Edit search. So we want teamwork is 11, fitness, work rate, determination, stamina and decisions all have to be over 11. Work rate 11, teamwork 11. Right, so then this guy, Blair Robertson, his decisions is 9. He should be gone. Alright, because he's 18. Then we're gonna go goalkeeper height. Then we're gonna go under 19's attribute screen. And we're gonna go okay. Got Ben Riley, who is terrible. Dean Aitken, 5 pace, terrible. 1 crossing, 1 finishing, 2 off the ball, 1 technique. He's got the technique of a pork scratching. Liam Brown looks alright though. And you take 150. I will give you a wage rise. $160? Yeah, okay. Thank you. we're gonna try this one. We're gonna try a filter. Don't think that's the one. But we're gonna go back to player database. We're gonna load a filter in here. And it's not there. So the filter is all the outfield attributes set all the outfield attributes to 10, and then we will match 17 of them. Gives us 36 players. Let's turn that back down, but put this one up. Let's put this to 19. This to 20. Josh Hines. Balanced personality. 5'7". Need some wingers, don't we? Scott McGill. He's actually alright. Stenhouse Muir. Ethan Varian. Striker. 5'10". Liam Brown, I think we've just bid for him, haven't we? We have. Ryan Harrington, right back or left back? More of a left back. Balanced. Again, not brilliant. Callum Waters. Good physicals. Good crossing. How does he compare to Peggy at my left back? Peggy, Reese Peggy. Better than Reese. Scott Taggart, 33. Kyle Jacobs. Good mentally. Not too bad physically. Fawad Bakaru. Ooh, mentally brilliant. 35. I'm gonna give Callum Waters a go. We're going to go $9.75. Let's go 6.5. Okay. We'll fast forward. Water's offer has been accepted. Slightly interested, wants £250 to £340 a week. Wowzers. I've already offered 150, so I've got 160 left. Will you take that? And I'll give you that instead. I'll give you that, and I'll give you that, and I'll give you that. Come on, 200. Okay. Playing Aloha. Aloha. Aloha? Aloha? Ryan Easton training like a pork scratching. So let's see where we're up to now. Is our keeper still injured? Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks, isn't it? Fans turn up thick and thin. I always feel like it's like emotional blackmail. It's important to take advantage of the home advantage, I think. That's what we need to be going with. East Fife, first home game of the season, playing against Alloa Athletic. 4th versus 9th. Let's see what happens. Colbert. Two shots, one on target so far. Not a great deal happening. Literally nothing has happened for the past 10 minutes. Encourage. Nicely intercepted. Peggy back to Latona. Colbert in his own half, looking to take the ball up. Back to Latona. Looks for McKenna. McKenna over the top to Larif. Can he find him? He can find him. In for Goss. Makes it 1-0. 6'4" advantage up front for Tommy Goss. He's lapping up those crosses. McKenna with a great pass to Larif. And as soon as he gets it there, all he has to do is stick it in the air, let Goss get on the end of it, and it's pretty much good night, Vienna. 1-0 to East Fife. 34 minutes gone. Throw in for Peggy. Finds McKenna, crosses into Larif. Oh, he's hit the post. He got on the end of it and hit the post. That must be the highlight. I don't think Aloha have got a highlight here. They're taking it down the left wing though. But McLeod intercepts and it goes out for a throw in, and that will be the end of the highlight. Throw in for Waters. Headed out. Is that a pen? No, it's a pen. What the hell? Taggart. He's put it past the keeper. He's put it past Matty Rollo. It's one each. Half time. One each. East Fife versus Alloa. We need to. Disappointed we've had a little possession. We need to instill standards into the team. And 1-1 at half time against Alloa isn't acceptable. I want them to know that I want more from them. 50 minutes gone. Goss is on a 7.1. Larif's on a 7.5. Everybody else is playing fairly mediocre. Encourage from 55 minutes. We have been playing the better game. We've got the higher XG, more shots. We just don't seem to be able to convert them. 65 minutes, still 1-1. Highlight to Alloa. Hopefully we can dispossess them and go on the counter-attack. Right out to the left wing, Stewart. Head it out, come on, now pick it up. No, it's gone back to Dewar. Over the top, into the box. Oh my god. Please, is he going to be offside? We don't deserve to be 2-1 down. We do not deserve to be 2-1 down. Orsi. No, he was behind the last defender. It was onside all day long. Right, demand more. 70 minutes. Have I even got anyone that I can bring on that I trust? Not really. Troughton on for McKenna maybe. I'm going to go positive. Easton. Colbert. To Latoma. Back to Colbert. To Latona. Over the top to Troughton. Here we go. Instant impact. Alan Troughton makes it 2-2. And again, that's his height. That's his height that's done that. Latona looks over the top. He's able to take that down with his knee. Very first touch of the game. Converts it for an equaliser. 2-2. Where's the encourage button when you need it? We're going to go positive. Got another highlight here. McLeod to Troughton. Looking for Larif. Can he cross it in and get Tommy Goss on the end of it? He can't, but he can get Sam Colbert on the end of it. Who makes it 3-2. And that is what we've been looking for. We're up in front. Larif looks at the box. Back post. Colbert jumps up. Heads it past the keeper. Makes it 3-2. Now we're going to go cautious for the last 6 or 7 minutes. Oh God, 8 or 9 minutes. 5 minutes of added time. Where does that come from? But we managed to do it. 3-2 to East Fife. Two wins. Unbeaten in 2 games. 3rd in the league. I will take that nicely. Callum Waters, where does he come from? Has he just come from Alloa? Yes. He is better. He is better than Peggy. Brown. Praise Larif's performance. 3 assists in the last 5 games. He's doing really well. Gonna do one more game, then we'll leave it at that. Call it a night there after this. So the board are extremely disappointed with the deal to sign Waters. Why? The former Greenock Morton player has never lived up to the promise he's shown early in his career, but we'll be hoping that move to East Fife gives him a chance to prove his doubters wrong. I hope so, yeah. B- for Liam Brown. The former Kelty Hearts player has yet to live up to the promise. So we've got 2 players that were full of promise that haven't really fulfilled. And they've come here for hopefully a resurrection of their career. He's definitely an improvement at left back. Like I said, if we look at Callum Waters and compare him to Peggy that we've got at left back, Reese Peggy, you know, better mentally, better aerially, faster, more physical, better attacking and better technical. Yeah, only by minimal, but he's still an improvement all round. And, you know, he creates depth. And then Liam Brown, who are we comparing him to? Latoma, sorry. Again, still overall a better player, well-rounded player. Latoma is 18, so he is someone that we're going to look at. Who's the other one? Miller in centre midfield. For anyone that's just joining, we're brand new to this team. I'm still getting to know everyone. Again, yeah, better attacker, not as good defensively as Miller, but better speed, better vision, better attacking, better technicals. Miller's 31. Liam Brown's got 5 years on him. So I'm happy with that. I don't know why we've got an F- for that signing. We're unbeaten in the league. We've played 2 games of our very first season on this Moneyball Journeyman signing. We got an offer from Sweden. We got an offer from Scotland. I took the job at East Fife. We're in the 3rd division of Scotland. And the idea is to use Moneyball to work up the ranks and hopefully take on the likes of Rangers and Celtic and Hearts one day. If we don't get moved on. If we don't get offered another job somewhere else that's bigger and better. So we're going to start our new strikers. Our new signings. Waters is going to play left back. And Liam Brown. I quite like the look of Latona. So Latona can stay there. He's 18, isn't he? Ryan Miller can go on the bench. Liam Brown is going to be our number 18. Callum Waters is going to be our number 26. Can we make it 3 games unbeaten before we end the stream and say goodnight? We expect to win. Always expect to win. We never go into a game not expecting to win. We're going with that mindset. KDM Evolution Trophy. Let's see what we got. Clyde. What league are Clyde in? League 2. So they're in the league below us. So we should, hopefully, come out of this playing well. Hopefully with a win. He says, with a highlight to Clyde. Scullion's just dashed past our right midfielder there. Good block. McLeod boots it out, but only as far as Robson. Gives us a chance to regroup. And highlight ends there. That was pointless. Oh, 15 minutes gone. We've only had one shot. Need to do something more. We are away from home. Maybe there's a bit of that, but you know. Here we go. It's a Clyde highlight again. Senna to Murdoch. Bradley straight through the gap between the right back and the centre back. Scullion tries it, but the defender gets there and it's gone for a corner. They're in the league below us. Come on. Right, demand more. Come on. Clyde's keeper Hogarth. There's a big gap there, isn't there? Murdoch got a lot of space. Good save. Good save. "39 minutes. Connell to Sutherland. Over the top, past our defenders. Who's that number 5? Easton. He's about 55 years old or something. It's going to be 1-0. Jamie Bradley. It was coming. It was coming. We're going to go more positive. We're going to berate them for being scored against. Here we go. Colbert to Goss. 6'4" striker. McKenna. Looking for Colbert again. Tries to go over the top. Can't find it. It seems like though that they're sitting back and it's hard to break them down. Colbert. What a pointless, stupid highlight. Right. Tactics. Out of possession, they've got a lot of space. So I am going to drop him down. I'm going to drop him down here. Hopefully that just ties up that space a little bit. Been terrible so far. Sort it out. Let's go. Corner to Clyde. It better not be 2-0 now. It's going to be a pen. No. What's that a penalty for? Come on. Saved. Nice. Right, come on now. 3 shots we've had. Nice interception. McKenna. McLeod finds Larif. Beats his player. Then passes it back to Brown. Over the top. Looking for McKenna. It's a pen. It is a pen. Send a yellow card. Who is it? Monroe. Defender. Oh, he does it though. He does it. 1-1. Game on. Larif and Colbert both on 6.2s. They may need to come off, but I don't really know if I've got anyone to come on for them. It's a Clyde highlight. Oof, nearly. Right, let's get McKenna off. We're going to put Troughton on. 6'6". And we are going to put Miller on for the new signing Brown. Just because I think Brown, first day on the job kind of thing. Still trying to find his feet. Encourage. We're going to step up the attacking for 10 minutes as well. Come on. 82 minutes, 83. What the hell is my keeper doing there? Hopefully that's the highlight. Goss to Latona. Gets the ball taken off him. Bradley. It's well over. What was Rollo doing there? That was like Onana. It's going to finish up 1-1, isn't it? Oh, we've got one more highlight. When he wants to kick it out, I'm sure he will. Straight to a Clyde head. Sutherland down the right. In the box. Oh, that's not fair. It's just not fair. Peggy. Come on, mate. Peggy down the left. Into Latona. Latona makes it 2-2. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. We were looking defeat right dead in the eyes. And Latona, the 18-year-old midfielder, takes it past the defender, slots it home into the far corner. Can we get a winner in the last 2 minutes? We can't, but we'll take that. We will take that. So what is this? What is this competition? 30 teams between August and November. Play 6 games. And a bit... what is it? Is it like the... so it's a bit like the new Champions League format, where the top 22 go through to the second round after 6 games. And then, is it knockout? Winners qualify for the third round, yeah. So it's knockout after that. So we've got 6 games here. Got to finish in the top 22. Right, I get that. Okay. We did so well to come back and make that 2-2 then. Lucky to draw. Lucky. Clyde. Yeah, in League 2. Next game against Hamilton. This should be a difficult game, I think. Away. Away against Hamilton. Unbeaten so far in the league after 2 games. I'll take that. Can I start praising these people yet for training? Yes, I can. Praise the training. If you get over 8, you're getting praised. If you get under 6, you're getting warned. And even though you're warning them, the morale always increases. So overall it starts to increase the morale of the team because people are getting constructive feedback off the managers. Andrew Johnson. I'm not letting people go just to be backup keepers. They can stay at my team and be a backup keeper. Like, that doesn't make sense, does it? Doesn't make sense for me to let a keeper go to another team just for him to be a backup when he can just stay where he is and be a backup. Right. Make that make sense. Right, we're going to do this game and then we're going to call it quits. I expect to win. as always. Hamilton Academical versus East Fife. Eight minutes gone. We've had all the shots. We've got 0.3 XG. 15 minutes gone. Nothing has happened. They seem to be having a bit of a turn at the minute. McLeod with the throw-in on the far side. Into McKenna. Finding Latona. Back to McLeod, who crosses in nice and early for Goss. I thought he was going to get his 6'4" head onto the end of that. Not that his head's 6'4", but his head sits at the height of 6'4", because his body is 6'4". Anyway, corner for Peggy. Far post. Tries to find Colbert. Waters to Brown. Looking for Easton. Playing the ball around. Looking for some space. Speculative effort there. That was never going to go in, really. 25 minutes gone. Shout of encouragement. Get the players going. Brown seems to be having a good game. Going to be demanding more. Robinson. Simpson over the top. Past the right winger to Gallagher. He's looking for a cross in. They've managed to work their way in and it's gone over, luckily. It's gone over the bar. "40 minutes gone. I've demanded more from the team." Where's the team talk? It's gone. They've disappeared. Love that. FM. Love that. Smith with a shot from far out. Wasn't beating Rollo. 50 minutes gone. It's a pretty even game, really. They've had more possession. Similar XG. We've had more shots on target. We're going to bring a few players off. We're going to bring Larif on. Laref for Nori. We're going to bring Troughton on for McKenna. And let's see what that brings. 70 minutes. $80 minutes have gone. I'm going to bring Latona off. Put K. Miller on for Latona. And Slattery on for Waters. They've tried it. They've hit the post. "85 minutes gone. Rollo boots it out. Can't find anyone. And it's gone to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to find some space. They look for the overlap. Crossed it in. Headed out. No, it's not a penalty again. Why is that a penalty? We didn't deserve to lose that. We don't deserve to lose it. Saved! Rollo has saved 2 penalties in a row. 2 penalties in 2 games have been saved by Rollo. We just about scraped that draw. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for the night. Thank you very much for watching. If you have been watching, we're going to continue the East Fife Journeyman Moneyball save and hopefully get ourselves out of this league and into the championship, and then we can concentrate on a bit of Moneyball. I'll see you next time, hopefully tomorrow night. I'll see you later.